people ask, what help do you want? I'd like to be involved. I'd like to help out. I love the event. I want to participate, right? So we keep it super lean. We don't do a lot of support. We don't do things like people with microphones introducing you, or people ushering people in and out of doors, or we don't time keep you. It's all up to you. When you're a speaker at last conference, you got a piece of paper and it says when you start and when you finish, and you start and you finish within that bracket. If you don't, the next person turns up and throws you out. Give yourself a buffer, give yourself some blank space, because something always goes wrong. You find a tangent that you want to go down to, the AV goes wrong, somebody asks a really awkward question, something will happen. So just plan to only fill 60 to 70% of the time that you go for, right? But we do want some help on the day. One of the best helps that we get is, well, the two most valuable things people can do on the day is, one is when 800 people all turn up within half an hour and we're registering with Eventbrite phone apps, if a handful of people, and a bunch of you guys have done that, if a handful of people turn up, just help us process people as they're arriving, and then we shuffle them into a big lecture hall, and then that just helps us kind of relieve a bottleneck. And the other one is at the end of the day, cleaning up the mess. So we just get, usually we enlist speakers in that, but we just get about 8 people and we just sweep through the space. We just put rubbish in bins and put chairs and tables in an orderly fashion, and then we're good. And then everyone goes up to the pub and has dinner and drinks and stuff like that. So if you want to help with that sort of stuff, I'm not going to ask you to let me know now, but on the group Slack channel, you just get in touch with Ed or me. You can get on the last channel, and we'll organise that. So speaking of Slack channels, anyone here not on the group Slack channel, like the Tabar Events Slack channel? We have a Slack group, and it's just whenever we do events, we add all the people to it, and then it's just a place where during the event you can chat about ideas, we can broadcast information. Between events, you get people chatting to each other, and every so many weeks, Ed's like, can you just stop spamming people with noise and just go off to a quiet channel where only the interested people are there? But that's nice, right? It's a place to connect. There's a channel for looking for jobs. There's a channel for asking for questions. There's all sorts of interesting things going on there. Get into it. But that's also where the organisers, anyone that's involved in organising as a speaker or as a person that's going to pick up garbage, whatever your job is, we need you in there, because that's where we do all the communication. So if you want to be a general helper, we don't need that many people, but we do need a few. Right. We're also going to ask a handful of people to help us with the sorting and scheduling. So at the moment, we've begun the process of eliciting submissions. And in a few weeks, towards the beginning of June, we're going to ask a handful of people to get together one day and just sort through some stuff. So we will go out to a handful of people. Generally, what we would do is in the Slack channel, we'll go, hey, who wants to be a helper? And then it'll be something along the lines of first come, first serve, or it'll be we'll pick sort of, that's how we're going to organise that.